Hey guys. Oh, I've already dropped a price tag today. Hold on. Well, that one's blank. Hello, hello. If I face the other way, it's too dark. This has just the right amount of light. Hello there. Hi, Jessica. Hey, good morning, afternoon, happy Friday. It's almost St. Patty's Day, almost the weekend, all the things. Thanks for coming on today, guys. My name is Amy. I am the owner of the Painted Trunk in downtown Rocky Mount, and I have been prepping for spring, and the store is looking so good. I need y'all to come look at it. Getting ready, especially for tomorrow, which is the town of Rocky Mount St. Patty's Day pub crawl, and I am kind of in the middle of the loop here, and I think I'm gonna be a little busy tomorrow. So getting ready for spring, and our spring open house starts next Thursday. Be Thursday, Friday, Saturday next week, the week of spring. What better way to start off the actual day of spring than with spring things? So I wanted to give y'all a little sneak peek on what I've been building. And I did title the video as Good News. I had something interesting happen yesterday, so I wanted to share that with y'all because you're part of that. But I am going to go around and show you some things in the store. But let me tell you my story first of the good news, because we always need to start and end on good news. So I make very lofty social media goals. Like, I'm one of those, I'll chug away at some social media. I enjoy social media. I know you're on it. It is what it is. I do feel like it is a way to promote my business, and it really doesn't cost me anything to do that. And if you are a small business owner, you're going to take advantage of anything free that you have. That's just the way it is. So y'all know my reels that I do. Well, the one that I did 2 days ago about customer service, and if you haven't seen it, go back. I'm wearing a green shirt. Just go back a couple reels in the feed. Must have hit a nerve with a lot of folks, because I had crazy feedback on that, on the reel. So normally only a couple hundred views maybe on a reel. That's, you know, for me to hit more than 400 views on a reel, I do look at that, but it really doesn't mean anything to me. I'm not a content creator. I don't get paid for these kind of things. But yesterday afternoon, my phone started dinging, and it only dings when people comment on something I've posted. And that's just so I can look at it and reply back if I can. So it was dinging so loud, I had to turn the phone off. Like, it was dinging that much, and I'm like busy, so I didn't look at it. So in 3 hours yesterday, just in 3 hours, I gained 400 followers. Huge. So I'm sitting with girlfriends last night. Phone is still going off. Once I was done with girlfriends last night, we're at 500 followers. I go to bed and wake up this morning, I think I'm at 700 new followers since yesterday at 2:30. It has had 210,000 views, and I think this means I went viral. Crazy. And today has been kind of funny because I've only had 2 people comment on that reel nasty, because you got to think that many views, you're going to have some nasty come out of it, right? So it just tickled my heart. And then I'm not so much on like astrological things, but I do like listening to it. I'm a Scorpio. I don't know if y'all couldn't tell that already, but last night's eclipse, full moon, I am one of the signs that it literally said, if you are a Scorpio during the eclipse, you are going to grow exponentially during this eclipse. And I did. I grew 700 new followers. So yeah, funny story. I'm really tickled. But again, it comes from y'all sharing my post. Like, you don't realize that you just sharing one post, you don't realize how it just snowballs out. And for me, it just means more exposure. And there's more things that I can do and hopefully get to. I'm trying to add in a YouTube channel. Again, this is just helping me build things that I want to do and things that I can bring y'all just in Rocky Mount. So thanks a lot, guys. I really, really appreciate it. It has tickled me beyond belief today to see all these things coming through. So thanks. Y'all are great. But let me show you some great stuff we have going on in the store. So let's take a walk. I still have some piles. I still have some stuff to price and get out. I still have furniture to pick up. But some things that I've been planning. Now, when I say I set things aside and I'm thinking ahead of time, this is what I mean. I'm going to show you two things that I have really been focused on setting aside, getting them priced, getting them ready, in the right piece of furniture. I need to move those so I can show y'all good. Let me move them over here. So, really excited to be able to bring y'all some flower stems for spring. Some of these I have collected. Some of these came from the Claiborne house when I left that business. And a lot of these are brand new. So I found a local supplier, not local as in Franklin County. Let's say local as in the East Coast. And this is, some of these stems came from them. I think they have a great quality. I thought the price was dead on. But it would really help y'all fill out your wreaths and your flower arrangements or just have them lay around. But I'm very happy with how this is starting to turn out. So we have this little spring moment as you walk in the door. I am starting to pull out Easter today. So there's carrots in some spots and I got bunnies in some spots. These are by the stem. So we have hydrangeas. I have them in white and I have them in blue. These really pretty forsythia bushes. These are the stems that you get like more than one stem. So you get a little bush there. Really pretty tulips. These things actually look real. They feel real. They do not smell real. So, but there you go. Little purple flowers. Got a little lamb's ear, little eucalyptus. These little balls, let me put that there. These little topiary balls. I have a few of those. I don't have tons of those. Some greenery. This is a stem. Like this is a stem of 1, 2. You could take those apart and have like 4 different stems. So that's a little greenery. We've got white hydrangeas, some eucalyptus, little lavender plants, lamb's ear. I love this. This is actually from my house, guys. I'm starting to clean out my house now. If I haven't used it or wanted to use it since I moved 2 years ago, I need to downsize stuff a little bit, and my style has definitely changed over the last few years. So I still have some flowers, I think, to put in those buckets there. So yeah, it's starting to look springy. Look at that. We have a little artwork here at the bottom. Love it, love it. And then I have this collection of desert rose. This is Franciscan desert rose. This is about 3 different sets. So sets meaning there is the original 1950s Franciscan desert rose. They have different marks. There's like 2 or 3 different marks for those. And those are not dishwasher safe. I wouldn't put them in my dishwasher because of the heat, not because of the water. There's several sets. Well, there's plates, there's cups and saucers, mix and match bowls. And then there's another set from like the 80s that starts to be dishwasher safe. And then there's a current set from the 90s. And I have 5 place settings of that. That is dishwasher safe, freezer safe, I believe it's microwavable. There you go. I feel like, and of course it would be, you know, it's a thicker material that the 90s came in, but I think it's almost a prettier rose pattern. It's the only thing I felt like got better with the reproductions. So I have 5 place settings of that, and I'm telling you, $35 for each plate setting. You're not going to find that cheaper. Okay, and they're in the box. All but one's in the box. So that's some pretty stuff. Dishwasher safe. You don't find a lot of dishwasher safe in my store. I have the green and gold table out. That will be out till the 1st of April, and we're switching that over. I've already started collecting and pricing and getting that together. I have a new piece of furniture in. I'm actually not going to show you that one. It is gorgeous. It is a sideboard. It's big. And I'm doing some really fun things with that. I'm just really trying to push the envelope. I've hung pictures on the walls. I'm starting to get the artwork up. I've tried to put flowers in different areas of the store. I filled up the frame section. So if you're looking for those wood frames, I found some more, and I've filled up that section. Got my new t-shirts out. I've put a few new clothes out. That is really going to bump up for next week. I do have a new clothing collection that I'm putting in an area. It is, if you are into that romantic time frame of long petticoats, linen, camisole covers, corset covers, that kind of romantic period of clothing, and that is very bohemian right now. I have them. I just have to get them out and get them steamed, and I will actually have those on the floor. I have a whole collection. Those will be out by next Thursday for the spring open house. Yeah, I'll show you this section too. I was just having fun with a shelf, and I just kept throwing stuff on it. I was like, oh, let's put that there. And then I go back and I merchandise it all together. So this is what I have. So here's my little shelf. We got a little greenery going on. We have this beautiful crewel, which happens to have a mirror issue. So you see the little peacock chair? Peacock chair. You see the little kitty cat? Little kitty cat. I do put a lot in my merchandising. Like, I am seriously thinking about things as I put them in. Sometimes, if you really want to study how I set up things and wonder if I have an ulterior motive, sometimes I do. If you're looking at the bookcase and you see the books are all one color, there may be a reason. If they all say the same thing, there may be a reason. If they're in a certain area and you find books. So a lot of those things I do intentionally. So if you can read into the meanings, or you know to look for them, it might enhance your shopping experience here. I'm going to do vendors tomorrow. I've still got to deal with my blanket section, but that's good. I did open up the kitchen section. I felt the big cabinet was really blocking too much of the goodness. So I've moved the big cabinet there, and now I'm merchandising that out. And I've got one more pile of stuff to deal with over here, but I sold furniture out of my window today, and my window is empty. So I may have to rework it to where that goes back in the window, and I just have an open spot on the floor till I can pull the furniture in that I need to. So is a lot going on. So please come in and take a look And if you came in when I started doing the shop tour, please make sure you go back and watch the first part of the video. I was sharing some great social media news. So please go back and take a look at that. And I, again, appreciate y'all so much about that. And I will end the way that I always end. One, come see me. We're open tomorrow 10 to 4. That's Saturday. We're open 10 to 5 Thursday and Friday. And like, share, subscribe, follow, whatever you want to do on Facebook and Instagram. And coming soon will be YouTube. So I really want to do some content on how to put some of these bookcases together, or how I do it. Now, so again, there may be other ways to do things, but I would like to show y'all how I get it done. But that would be on YouTube, and also how I shop for things. I think y'all would have a good time if you went shopping with me, even on YouTube. So I go shopping with all kinds of people on YouTube. It's fun. I enjoy it. So, but thanks so much for watching this afternoon. Today was Friday. So tomorrow I'm open 10 to 4. Come shop with me. Well, I'll follow you around the store. It's fine. And I think that's it. Like, share, follow this post, follow a reel, whatever you got to do. But I appreciate y'all so much. Have a great weekend.